Prophet, stop confusing order with control. A church being a space of freedom does not mean it has to lack order, boundaries, and distinctions. Freedom in the spirit is not chaos. Liberty is not a license. And when Paul wrote, where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty, he wasn't describing an environment where everybody does what's right in their own eyes. He rebuked that. He was describing a people so yielded to the Spirit that orderly naturally flows out of the freedom. And prophetic people will often confuse spontaneity with spirit-ledness. And just because God gave you a word doesn't mean you bypass the structure. Even the prophets of old prophesied by course, one at a time, subject to the spirit of the prophet in the other prophets. They were under divine order. Heaven does have a structure. Heaven has a government. And any freedom that rejects order is no longer the spirit of God, it's flesh. The church has to be both a place of liberty and a house of order, because order is what protects freedom from becoming bondage. Without order, freedom will eventually destroy those who have lived its truth out.
Grace and peace. If this teaching has been a blessing to you, if any of my content is helping you to discover or recover who you are in God, I have an ask of you. We're in the process of a campaign to raise $250,000 for a new building. What God has charged us to do at the pace and consistency we do it at, it takes resources. Resources is not for a car. It's not for my house. It's for the next building. We've outgrown this one. And in order to continue producing the content at the pace we are, we need to continue building teams, building people, and we need more space to do that. If you'd like to make a campaign pledge, I want you to go to reformationculture.com, click on giving, and help us to reach our goal. We've got ground to cover. God is with us. If you can't give, say a word of prayer. If you don't want to pray or give, keep your mouth quiet. But help us to do what we've been called to do.